I'm just gonna say it. I'm a Friday Night Funkin' fan. Some of you might love that, some of you might be fine with that. Others might spam the unsubscribe button. Please don't, by the way. In fact, do the opposite. I'm trying to get to 500 before the end of June. We're halfway there. Come on, guys, let's do this. But regardless of what others think, I really like this dumb little rhythm game. To sum it up, Friday Night Funkin', or FNF for short, is an indie rhythm game that was created for a game jam back in October of 2020 about a guy trying to get it on with his girlfriend while constantly being interrupted. And they're singing. But since its release, it's basically become somewhat of a phenomenon. The April 2021 Kickstarter for the game raised a total of over $2 million, and since then, we haven't really gotten anything. Until now, that is. Yeah, it took a while, but we got our first update since the Kickstarter went up, and it's just one of many we're going to be getting really soon. But for the past 3 years... 3 years? What the hell? That's how long it's been? Anyways, for the past 3 years, the community has been creating thousands of mods since the game's release. And for the record, this community is filled with so many people that radiate so much creativity and talent. It's so hard to wrap my mind around it all. I mean, there's also other things that are hard to wrap my mind around, mainly some of the dumbest drama I've ever seen in my life. But surprisingly, those days seem to be coming to an end. I've seen many people still try to use drama as a reason the community is awful, but it's actually stopped for the most part. And now that the game got its most recent update, and some silly guy made us say how proud he was, the community is in the best spot it's been since early 2021. I'm actually very passionate when it comes to this game, and I wish I could say more about it, but then we'd be here for almost as long as the new update took coming out. Which, side note, awesome update. But I don't really want to be silent about all this newfound hype. I want to sort of combine what I'm currently hyperfixated on into a fun video for you guys. So let's see. Friday Night Funkin' is really popular again. Pokémon is getting a hype new game soon that I already talked about. Hey, I know! Let's discuss which Pokémon are capable of killing the main protagonist of Friday Night Funkin'. Boyfriend! Now, some of you might be thinking, seriously? Look at him, he's literally just a short dude. But Boyfriend is actually a lot more capable than you think. He's really good in a fight, has huge reflexes, and can even be revived if his girlfriend holds his hand. You might argue how much that reviving thing defeats the point of the video, but no, he does die. The thing is, he's just able to be revived. By the way, I'm going based off of trivia from the wiki, which mostly takes its sources from Phantom Arcade, the lead artist and director for the game. I'll also be going based off this Twitter post someone made containing a huge list for every fun fact he shared in his latest livestream, which to my knowledge no one has archived. So let's get started putting this puntable punk through needless torture. Number 5, Snorunt. Y'all are probably laughing at me right now, but let me explain. According to Phantom Arcade just recently, Snorunt is actually Boyfriend's favorite Pokemon because he thinks it looks hilarious. So logic dictates that if you were to send a Snorunt to murder Boyfriend, he would be too distracted laughing at its design that it could pull a knife out and stab him. Yeah, Snorunt isn't exactly the strongest Pokemon out there, though actually it could probably kill a person. I mean, it gains access to Icicle Crash, and icicles have been known to seriously injure or even kill people. Plus, it could cause blizzards, which to all you people living on the coastal side of the US and paradise and really want to play in the snow, blizzards suck.
Well, this sucks.
In fact, they're extremely dangerous unless you're indoors. At least in rain or thunder, you get wet and only have a small chance of being injured. Snow is everywhere during a blizzard, and chances are you'll get frostbitten within mere minutes and probably freeze to death. Unless you're extremely bundled up, of course. And yeah, Boyfriend looks like he's ready to go on a walk in the park on a breezy summer afternoon. So unless Girlfriend is there to hold his hand, or he's smart enough to run away from his precious favorite, he's frozen meat for Monster to heat up in the microwave. Number 4, Latias. Now, this one is a bit of a stretch, but apparently, according to the wiki, or Phantom Arcade more specifically, Boyfriend hates the movie Cars. Not sure why, but I'm sure he has his reasons. And I know that sounds like the most ridiculous thing ever, but that's the FNF developers for you. However, it actually goes a bit deeper than that. You see, whenever Boyfriend sees a poster for the movie Planes, which was a Cars spin-off Disney made separate from Pixar, he starts spontaneously vomiting. Latias is actually based on a jet plane. And a dragon too, but that's not important. Well, actually it is, since dragons are powerful and stuff, and we're trying to kill...
You get it!
I'm not entirely sure if Boyfriend is reminded of the movie every time he sees a real plane, or even something that looks vaguely like a plane, but if so, he would definitely see Latias and be too distracted throwing up to really even think about running or defending himself. So yeah, dead. Though if that doesn't work on its own, Latias could always just kiss Ash again. I think that would make anyone barf. Number 3, Darkrai. Hey, look, yeah, it's the guy in the thumbnail. Okay, now this one is a little bit more understandable. Basically, it just boils down to Darkrai being able to lull Boyfriend to sleep. and make him experience a nightmare in which McDonald's doesn't exist. And before I continue, let me just say, I know this video so far has used the dumbest logic imaginable to prove my points. But blame Phantom Arcade for making boyfriend and girlfriend's extreme obsession with McDonald's canon. They'll literally threaten the employees for free food, unscrew the play place if they forget the chicken nuggets, and they even have sleepless nights, dwelling over McDonald's closing down forever after seeing the lights out, only for it to be open the next morning. From what I can gather, these two simply cannot live without McDonald's. So just make boyfriend believe McDonald's is gone forever. He'll be so overwhelmed that he dies. But if that doesn't work, Darkrai could always just shadow ball him. Number 2, Hoopa. This is kind of just the same as Darkrai, except instead of being a dream, it's real. Hoopa would open a portal to a dimension where McDonald's doesn't exist, throw boyfriend in, and he'd become stranded. Plus, girlfriend wouldn't be there with him, so he'd basically have nothing. And yeah, I'm sure you can guess what would happen. Also, this is technically something that Phantom Arcade already considered, except it involves Sonic.exe instead.
Wow, if I had a nickel for every time I mentioned Sonic.exe in a video he didn't really need to be mentioned in, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right?
Anyways, at some point, he mentioned how if Sonic.exe would have trapped boyfriend and girlfriend in a nightmare realm of sorts for all eternity, the second they find out there's no McDonald's there, they would kill him and escape. But here's the thing. In my scenario, girlfriend isn't there to revive boyfriend, and he's stranded in the McDonaldless dimension. At least in the Sonic.exe scenario, they would probably just be trapped in a computer or something. I mean, they were already trapped in a video game during week 6, and they obviously found a way to escape there. So I'm pretty sure the Hoopa scenario would be just a tad bit more threatening. And finally, number 1, Mewtwo. Yeah, this one's kind of obvious. Despite boyfriend being able to canonically beat Darth Vader, he can't beat Goku. And Mewtwo is kind of the closest thing to a Pokemon version of Goku, to my knowledge. So yeah, Mewtwo could kill boyfriend, easily. I don't even need to list the moves or what he can do. He's Mewtwo. Though, I guess I'll just say real quick that Mewtwo can learn Amnesia, so if he accidentally uses that in battle, he might forget he's supposed to kill boyfriend and fly away. But Mewtwo is definitely one of the more intelligent Pokemon, so I don't think he'd be that much of a dumbass. So, yeah, that's kind of it. I know this was more of a short video, but honestly, I had fun with this. Though I really expected there to be more FNF trivia I could use. I unfortunately had to recycle the same McDonald's fact like 50 times, but I'm excited to hear more facts from the developers about this silly little rapper moving forward. And I'll continue to look forward to more high quality mods coming out, and especially base game updates. To be honest, this is the most passionate I've been about this game in a while, and I hope some of you guys can share the same feeling. Unless you're still here for my Minecraft content, which don't worry, I haven't forgotten about that. But like other people, I have more interests outside of these main 3 that I hope to be able to share with you guys in the future. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. What the fuck?